this is your boy Bry. We have cherry wood, we have free wood, and we have to capitalize on it when it's given to you. We're over here at the ranch, and as you see, I just got back from Texas, and it is a winter wonderland here in upstate New York. Now that's not a lot of snow, but the situation says it's time for wood. Someone called me and said, hey, we have a cherry tree that blew down over the summer. You want to come get it? And that was over the summer. And as you know, I was building trucks and trailers, and I didn't have time for that. But what they did was they called me up and said, we cut the wood up. We brought it up to the front of the property. If you want it, come get it. So now I have time. I'm home for a few days. We struck when the iron was hot, and what we did was take a look. We got a truckload of free cherry, and we actually have one more truckload, and we just ain't gonna go get it today because how do I put this? I ain't got time for it, but we will have time tomorrow, if you know what I mean. So take a look at the wood. I know you want to see it. This is good wood. This is real wood. This is my wood. So it's cherry. It's dried, as you can see. It's been down a while. The little dampness you see in it is merely a reflection of the weather elements right now. I have quite a bit of regular dry oak and so forth in here in the shed. In the shed of many colors, we have plenty of wood. But how do I put this? When you have free wood, people, you've got to take advantage of that when someone says, hey, this is free. And here's the other thing I want to talk about. I threw some fresh gas in this old girl right here, old Betty Lou, and she fired right up. And as you can see, this makes short order of it. Ho! I can't remember what I paid for this. You have to go back in the old videos. I think I paid $1.50 for it, maybe, or $1.25, something like that. It was cheap. It needed a weld job back here. We cleaned it up and welded it. She really is good. She's got low tires right now from sitting over the summer, but I think that valve body right there is worth 125 or 150 bucks. But as you see, don't worry about this little rust that gets on this I-beam. With just a quarter wood, you'll clean that right up. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some air in the tires just to move it around. But as we get some more wood, we're gonna utilize this tool, a tool that says you ain't gotta work so hard with your back, if you know what I mean. But let's take a walk over here and let's take a gander of what we've got going on here. I wanted to show you this trailer, how nice that automotive urethane gloss black looks after you put the epoxy primer on it. This baby turned out really nice. Very, very happy with it. Here's the tires. They got painted as well. I went with a gray. I kind of like that gray color. I'm actually going to go with a gray, I think a gray a rub rail on the sides to offset it, and then we're going to put the reflective stickers on it and so forth. But we've got some of the steel here laid out. There is a bunch of steel here. I put the rest of it in my Connex box. What I wanted to bring you out here and show you was, as you see, we've got plenty of land here, people. But what I need to do is I need to clear out some of this area here. Now, as you see, that's where my sump pump comes out right there. We're about 100 feet away, 125 feet. But what I'm going to do, people, is measure back about 30 feet, and we're going to cut clean across. We're going to tie into our woods over here. We're going to come over here and tie this off. There's a lot of maple trees in here. I don't know if lightning struck this one or not. You can see quite a nice little ridge right up that one, but that's not a maple. That's I think that's a it might be a maple. Hold on. Yeah, I think it is. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave this big one here, this one on the corner. That's where all the birds stage up when they come into the feeder. But I'm going to come back here on the trail, and I'm going to show you a little more of what we got. So I'm going to actually, as you can see where the connexes are, we're going to clear this back like here, so that what I've got to do, and what the plan is in the spring, to get a bunch of fill brought in and bring that up. It's got to come up about 1.5 feet, so probably a couple $1,000s worth of fill. We'll go ahead and fill that in, and then them connexes are going back there where it's off my main yard, so to speak, and we're going to put a roof over the top of them. But just taking a look, I mean, we can take a walk through the woods if you want. Let's take a little walk out here and see what we can see. Right now we're dealing with a situation. It's towards the end of hunting season. I think muzzleloader starts for a week and then that's it. I've got to see if I can't get out in the woods, and we see 2 nice deer come in last night. I just wasn't prepared to go hunting, but as you can see, it's a nice trail. It's the trail that I cut earlier in the year, and there's one of my my old blind right there. We got to tip that over actually. But it's a situation that says let's take a walk in the woods and let's maybe get you mentally, if nothing else, off the couch, and you can come out in the woods and just breathe the fresh air. Take a look at the trails. There's my little shelter there. I'm going to flip that over for next season, and we're going to have, that's got a metal roof on it. But you can see there's some big trees out here that we may have to harvest some of these eventually. But this one here, you see this one that's hollow? It's all busted at the top. Now that might be a situation that has to come down eventually. But right now I'm pretty sure the woodpeckers and the birds and something's living up inside this. Maybe even a, how do I put this? Maybe even a raccoon. Because it's hollowed out. But we've got some big ones here. We've got plenty of trees in the woods. We've got plenty of firewood, so to speak. There's logs down. You see that one there? We're going to go ahead and get that one too. We've got the dump trailer now with the four-wheeler to get that. We still have to do something with this big old cherry. We're going to cut that to the base maybe, or we may even drill through that and put a post where I can put like a tree stand or something there. That one there, that cherry there that's leaning, I've already skirted the bottom of that, so that one's dead standing. We're going to go ahead and take that one down. And then there's a few more out back. But this is your boy Bry, walk in the woods. And the situation is, we're out here and we're having a beautiful day in upstate New York. We got some firewood cut, so we feel accomplished. And at the end of the day, we hope you get out and do something yourself. Do not let the snow stop you, because, how do I put this? It's actually very beautiful, people. You just got to dress for it. Layer up. Wear a hat, wear gloves, get some good boots and shoes, and maybe just take a gander out there and see what nature has. There's more to life than sitting on the couch or going to the city. Come out and take a look at the country sometimes. All right, this is your boy Bry. We've got to get up there and get this wood covered. I'll talk to you later.